Hello, my name is Christian Nomine, and I'm Strategic Product Manager for Visualization and Analytics at Mitsubishi Electric Europe BV. In the following minutes, I would like to quickly introduce our new data analysis software called MaiLab to you. And it's all about data. I'm sure you are collecting a lot of data already in various systems, data loggers, PLCs, SQL databases, SCADA systems. But the problem with data is it really needs to have an additional value that you can find in this data. And AI as a tool to bring you additional benefit can exist in various levels. And the reason is clear, it's depending on your demands about response time, server or network costs, or even cybersecurity. But even more important is to define your real and clear goal and your kind of headache that you need to solve with additional data analytics. So typically this could be an increase of quality, energy optimization, process optimization, or predictive maintenance. And MaiLab is a tool developed especially for the automation engineers, for people who are not experts in data analytics yet. So we make the first entry steps into the big world of data analytics and AI much more simple. So the concept is basically, after you have set your goals, you need to come up with a reasonable data set to be able to find out what process parameters or what environmental parameters could be beneficial for you to bring into a data analytics software, to learn specific models from that data. And once you have confirmed a good precision for this, you will take that model one step further from offline analysis into online analysis by continuously reading in data from your process, comparing it against the model, and giving the feedback, the prediction of the model back into the PLC or OT level. So MaiLab especially helps you in giving you one solution which covers all phases of a data analytic project. So the very important first part of pre-processing of the data, from selecting the analysis method, and then finally learning the model and putting this into an online analytic mode. All these steps, MaiLab will help you and guide you through these steps because we have our own virtual AI data scientist built into this tool. Set a goal, read the data with a data set, create an analysis model, and create a continuous analysis. These are the 5 major steps where we help you and we guide you, and we actually give you a tool where you don't need a data analyst to get additional value from the data. You can do it yourself. And you will have a quick win from this tool for sure. So just talking about very quickly 2 typical use cases. Predictive maintenance is for sure one of the most important ones to cut down operational cost. So what about if you have a piece of equipment which requires continuous and periodic maintenance, but you are not sure whether this maintenance is really required like every 6 months. So you could create a data set consisting of process parameters, maybe some environmental parameters like ambient temperature, outside temperature, just to give some examples. And you could learn a model which is able, based on data, to predict between normal and abnormal data. And the result will be to optimize the number of exchanges of a work tool, for example, and we can achieve a cost reduction. A second example, just imagine you have some kind of equipment, and this is like, for example, a noodle making factory. So we have a very experienced worker on this line, and based on manufacturing information, but also based on environmental information, he knows from a gut feeling how to set the perfect control parameters, for example, for the noodle kneading time, in order to make the best noodle quality in terms of elasticity. So with MaiLab, we could learn from this experienced worker. We could transfer his knowledge based on some historical data that we feed in as a data set to MaiLab. And we can create a kind of guidance system to an unexperienced user where MaiLab is proposing some set points to him. He is still in the game. He still has the last decision that he needs to do. But we guide this young man based on the experience of the older worker and experienced worker, and we give him a tool to set the perfect control parameters and the perfect noodle kneading time. And with that mechanism, we can eliminate the shortage of human resources, we can pass on know-how, and finally also guarantee a more stable production with highest quality.